Thursday evening, it's time to geek out to some weather and science on this February the 25th, 2021. It's been a really fast and welcomed turnaround this week after being in the deep freeze for so long earlier this month. This week has been so nice. We've had some sunshine, and while today was not as warm as yesterday, it was still very pleasant outside this afternoon with a little bit less of a breeze today. So even though temperatures were about a dozen degrees cooler than yesterday, it felt really nice with that strengthening February sun. Time-lapse video from our tower camera in Youngstown. Beautiful afternoon today with a few fair weather cumulus clouds and then some cirrus clouds getting in the mix late. Actually made for another beautiful sunset out there at 6:09 this evening. Instead of the mid-50s, we did 43 today. That's still 4 degrees above the average. The wind direction was a little different today, so Erie, instead of in the 50s, they were stuck in the 30s today because the wind was coming in off that very cold Lake Erie. 13 degrees cooler during the 6 o'clock hour than the 6 o'clock hour on Wednesday. You notice the differences from average decrease out here. Milder air is starting to push back into the region, and that will make its presence known on our Friday. The snowpack continues to shrink. Pretty much bare ground on anything south-facing at this point. North-facing yards still have a little slush and some snow, no doubt. But even that is probably going to disappear before the weekend is through. Another beautiful high-res satellite shot of the region today, showing, of course, Lake Erie and the ice breaking up. This was a solid, massive ice. We peaked at about 86% ice coverage on Lake Erie last week, but now it's dropping fast. What's also dropping fast, as I mentioned, our snow cover. You can see the bare ground, especially once you get down towards Youngstown into Mahoning County. A little more snow on the ground once you're up towards Kinsman and Greenville, and even out off to our west where the snowpack was a little deeper to begin with. Out towards I-71 in central and western Ohio, it's taking a little bit longer for that snowpack to shrivel up out there. All right, we have some cirrus clouds pushing in this evening because we have a disturbance out here in the middle of the country. This eventually is what's going to bring our rain chances by tomorrow night into Saturday, but for now, just some cirrus clouds streaming in. It's going to turn out to be clear late tonight, almost a full moon out there tonight. It'll technically be full tomorrow night and into Saturday morning. The snow moon, I believe, is what February's full moon is called. A lot of sunshine for our Friday. Bundle up at the start of the day, but the afternoon is going to be fantastic. A few degrees warmer than today. Clouds will increase in the evening. Our model here, probably a little too aggressive, trying to bring in showers as early as midnight or 1. It's probably more like 3 or 4 a.m. I doubt we see any snowflakes here locally, but maybe out towards I-79, especially out into central PA. This may come as kind of a wintry mix or some wet snow at the beginning. But for us, some rain showers and rising temperatures overnight into Saturday morning. The timing is pretty favorable, though, for anybody who plans to try to do anything outdoors Saturday afternoon. The showers will end by late morning at the latest. And then I think pretty quickly the sun's going to come out, leading to a balmy, very pleasant end to Saturday afternoon. Another round of showers is going to be a possibility on Sunday. The most numerous showers are probably going to be south of I-70. But around here, I think we're going to get grazed by a little light rain, some showers, especially in the morning on Sunday, and we probably don't see as much sun Sunday afternoon as we will on Saturday. We're talking about the Penguin Game Day forecast in these weird times here in late February. We've got football to talk about at the Ice Castle. Noon kickoff against Northern Iowa on Saturday. Again, the showers are probably gone by kickoff. Temperatures rising through the 40s on our way to the 50s. In the afternoon. So here's how the weekend looks overall. We'll do a double nickel both days, 55 Saturday and Sunday. The best part of the weekend probably going to be Saturday afternoon, even though most of the showers Sunday, probably in the morning. I don't think we'll see as much in the way of sunshine Sunday afternoon as we will on Saturday. We've been talking about March kind of coming in like a lamb pretty quietly on Monday. I think we're going to see some sun, a good deal of sun even. But one thing I'm starting to kind of pay a little more attention to is the fact that there'll probably be a gusty wind on Monday. This is going to be what we call a well-mixed atmosphere. In other words, air parcels will be rising and falling all the way up to 5,000 feet above our heads. A lot of exchange of air parcels, so some of the stronger winds that are several thousand feet upstairs can get mixed down to the surface when you have a lot of mixing motion in the atmosphere. So yeah, I think even though we don't have like a strong low pressure system or anything pushing through, a well-mixed atmosphere, good deal of sunshine can create some wind gusts on Monday, 30 to 40-ish miles per hour. Nothing that is going to be super serious or anything, but I think it will be noticeable, that wind, on Monday. Temperatures will retreat a little bit closer to average during the first half of the week. The models are honing in on a quick but fairly decent cold shot towards the end of next week. So here's the jet stream pattern early in the week. showing the trough out here across the Rockies and a little ridge popping up in the eastern U.S. But as we go towards the end of the week, that trough digs in, becomes a little more pronounced along the Ohio River Valley and out towards the East Coast. Again, this is the end of next week. So this will bring down some briefly colder air. Will it come with any wintry precipitation? There's nothing suggesting that will be the case yet. Something we'll keep an eye on, but higher confidence that it's going to turn pretty chilly for a couple of days at the end of next week and into next weekend. But I think this is a fairly progressive pattern. It's not going to get all blocked up. So this trough will eventually lift out, and this ridge out here will come east as we go into that kind of day 8 and beyond, maybe day 9 and beyond forecast. In other words, late next weekend into the following week, it should be a little bit milder. So here's a look at high temperatures compared to average for the next 10 days. As much as 15, 16 above average for the weekend. A little bit closer to average early in the week. That cold shot at the end of next week, it's not like we're going to be in the 20s for highs. But our average highs are rising quickly at this time of the year. So by the end of next week into next weekend, our average high is up to 42. And so, a few degrees below average means we could have a couple of days with highs in the 30s for that first weekend of March. Thanks for tuning in, everyone. I'll see you back here on Friday for a fresh edition of the Valley's most in-depth weather forecast.